Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Grunts and Grumbles with your announcers, Tom and
Vince.
How are you, bud?
Good, man. It's good to. I feel like we're in a routine, again.
Yes,
this is the second time in a row, second week in a row we're doing this.
Yeah.
Because we went from when we first started,
right?
2 times a week, 3 times a week,
exactly.
Because we were off COVID, whatever. No one was working, and now that we started working and the weather was shit, we hibernated a bit, and now we're just.
Let's do it.
It's like old times, baby.
Again, I can't indoctrinate a Bible saying, we should do one every week just for this. Listen, we still have bills to pay.
Oh yeah.
And this isn't happening yet for us.
Not yet.
We're grateful, but when it does happen, then we can provide more content.
True. And it's just and there's also things going on and work, and you tired. Everybody's tired.
And
we're
life,
tired. We're just tired. Life.
And do I really want to tell you for an hour?
Yeah.
Audience included.
Yeah.
How bad my day was.
I don't want to hear it.
Right?
I don't know about the people. I don't know about the people listening at home, but I know I don't want to hear it.
Otherwise, it'll be real Grunts and Grumbles. It'll be
like an hour of Tom's bullshit. That's what we've been listening to. Tune into an hour of Tom's bullshit right here on the Grunts and Grumbles network.
Can you believe this asshole did this? Yeah. It would be sabotage. It would just be horrible.
Yeah, I can believe it. I know that asshole.
We just totally rat everybody out.
Oh, fuck it, man.
Darren McCarthy.
So last night I was bored at home watching Netflix, and I started watching some new show.
Okay.
Just something like Netflix, our new show, it's trending, but it's never trending. It's just some bullshit they tell you. But no, I don't know.
Argentina.
Anyway, so it was like a combination. I want to say it was like a sci-fi show. It's called Oh shit! Fuck. I just was watching it for fucking 6 hours last night.
You may have to Google.
Stone and something. And it's just it's like a sci-fi. There's normal people, plus there's the gifted people who are fire throwers and wind benders and fucking things like that. And I watched for hours. I was just bored. I had nothing to do.
Right.
And then I just you've ever been so bored you just ordered food?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I
actually have no idea. I'm holding my gut for the people who aren't watching.
Look how skinny I am. Yeah, I don't do either. So I just I board ordered McDonald's last night. It was just 2 hamburgers. Quarter pounder.
Okay, 2 hamburgers. You're talking about the normal
just a little
cheese.
Small one. No, I didn't do cheese because I thought I'd be healthy and stay away from the cheese a little bit. Keep those calories down. But then I ordered a quarter pounder BLT with cheese and 6 chicken nuggets, baby.
Nice. So you're the Super Size Me 3? Is that what you're gonna do? Is what you're telling me?
I think I can give it a shot.
Okay.
Is there 2?
There is a second one. He does it again, but I don't know. Again,
you think McDonald's would stop selling to him? They'd have posters on every McDonald's. Do not serve this man.
You know what the most ironic thing I find is now lately? And again, I'm not ratting anyone else. This is just for the humor aspect of my point of view. All these restaurants are turning into these Impossible Burgers or near meat or vegan optional, right? And they call it, Impossible Burger or whatever. Like Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King's got
just announced Impossible Burger.
Yeah.
And it's as a consumer of this garbage for how many years?
Yeah.
I mean, at least since I was 4 years old. So let's say 41 years on this planet. Yeah. I've had McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, or something, right?
All of them.
And now they've just upcharged themselves for these burgers for what we knew was never meat to begin with.
Yeah. We were never even really. It's like gym mats. It's like gym mats with a sprinkle of burger dust.
But it's going to be wait till McDonald's does their Impossible Burger because, the whole scam with the 100% pure beef.
Was just the name of the company.
Yeah. So it's going to be 100% pure. Oops.
I've tried the A&W plant-based burger.
Okay.
It's not bad. I mean, throw ketchup on anything, you'd eat it. I'm just saying. I mean, I cover you give me something healthy and I don't like it. I'll just be like, just give me some. You got any barbecue sauce? What do you got? I'll just cover it. And I'll just throw Frank's hot sauce on it.
I feel like they're going in a positive direction. Listen, I'm not knocking anyone.
Listen, this is what you eat, but if you want plant-based, don't go to fucking McDonald's.
And I think if you're diet conscious, if you're vegan friendly, whatever. You're not going to McDonald's. You're not going to Burger King. You're not going, and I like they're trying, but it goes back to the whole Bill Burr one sketch where he's like, listen, McDonald's fucked up the minute they put salads on the menu.
Yeah.
It's we know we made you guys fat. We're sorry. Here's some salads.
Yeah.
No one in their right mind is going, hey Vince, you know what? I'm really craving a salad. You want to call up McDonald's?
Yeah, let's go get a couple salads at McDonald's.
Right? Which you did not order in that binge.
I still haven't. No. I don't think I've ever ordered a salad from McDonald's in my life.
Considering if the...
Also, it's like a salad is not fast food. Like,
right.
I feel like if you want a salad quickly, I can make a salad home in fucking 2 minutes.
Exactly. And considering what they throw lettuce on in the Big Macs, the shredded lettuce, do you really want them making your salads?
I don't know. Right? I don't even really want them making my burgers, to be completely honest. But I'm just fat and lazy. And honestly, though, here's the thing. I ended up eating it I think it was 10 o'clock at night.
Right.
Because when I go on Uber Eats or DoorDash or Skip the Dishes or whatever, it literally takes me 40 minutes to pick something. I have to pick before I'm hungry.
Yes,
to get it while I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, oh, do I want
that looks
shawarma?
good.
That's good.
And you're in a part of the city.
Shawarma?
You're a part of the city that you're more accessible to the downtown core.
I'm accessible to legitimately every single thing on fucking Uber Eats.
You bastard.
I even get FBI pizza to deliver my house out here. I'm in the middle.
I know.
So I don't but then it's also funny. It's you ever been on Facebook and they're feeling like a burger and they show you Skip Dishes or DoorDash and they give you all these options and you're like, oh shit, that looks good.
Yeah, and
I clicked on that.
Scarborough.
It's oh, your address is too far away. I'm like, well, why the fuck? Don't you?
That looks like the best thing ever.
The phones and the technology, they know exactly where you are at all times.
And put it this way, if I really wanted to, I'd drive there for that. But at the same time,
I wouldn't. I want it to be.
That's one thing I feel like the most heartbreaking thing is the restaurants, the whole social aspect of restaurants that we've lost. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm not ordering. I love the keg.
I'm not ordering it.
I'm not ordering it to come home.
No,
because that's a plastic tray. You have to have this, the sizzle still has to be on the plate.
Also, it's gonna. By the time it gets to you, it's cold.
Exactly.
Lately,
it's rubbery. It's sweaty. Right.
I love my food delivery drivers.
Okay. You go by
as a fat guy, I love them. Yeah. I'm like, oh, cool. I don't think I've ever gotten a repeat one. I don't know. Not like I remember all of it. Right. But lately,
they all drive Hondas.
That's true. Lately, my drivers have been taking way too long to get to me on DoorDash, to the point where they even they're completing orders somewhere else.
Yeah,
and I'm like, one passed
that bothers me. Yeah,
one passed by my house.
Yeah,
went to drop off something else. And then came back, and I was like,
that happened to me too.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That happened to me too.
You legitimately drove by my house to get to that guy's thing. It's doesn't that make sense to drop and go?
Did that mean that person that ordered something more valuable than you? I know.
Not how
that happened to me once. Hey,
not how I ordered, but
that happened to me one time. I'm like, where are you going? It's on its way, 2 minutes. Oh, rerouted and detour. What the hell?
I was so pissed. I now will not use DoorDash because it happened to me 2 times. So sorry, DoorDash, you are out.
We used DoorDash in Kitchener for my mom and I. We ordered pizza. There's a pizza place in Kitchener that's only exclusive to Kitchener, which is amazing. Yeah. Pepe's Pizza. If you ever go there,
hey Pepe,
order it, right? It's fucking amazing. And but they didn't have delivery. They had to go through I don't know. It might have been DoorDash. It might have been another one.
Yeah,
it wasn't a major one, right? And we're watching the tracker, and it's stuck at the end of the street of my mom's house for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just sitting there, not moving.
Was he eating the pizza?
What the fuck's going on? So I had to call, and of course you call a 1-800 number. It's nowhere near the city where you've ordered from. It's out of the country.
Of course it is.
And it takes 5 minutes to hear, oh, what's your inquiry? It's where's my food? Mm-hmm. Oh, we're working on it. So I'm sure they're calling now the driver who's now ignoring the phone. Of
course he is.
20 minutes sitting in this place. The thing that's at the end of the street where my mom lives is a strip club.
Get out of here! This guy's like, yo, I got this pizza,
and we were watching him, and I'm like, do you want? And I'm going to my mom.
I would have walked down.
I said to mom, you want me to walk down there because I can see where he is. She's like, no, give it time. There might be something. I was like, he's at the strip club.
Yeah,
he's not moving. This car has not moved.
How would you you're delivering a pizza, and you're just like, you know what? I gotta make a quick stop. And you're like, okay. And then you're like, what goes through your mind where you're like, I'm going to stop at this strip club for real quick before I drop off this pizza? Dude, just drop the fucking pizza off. Then go to the strip club.
You're done. Your commitment's done.
Yeah.
I don't know if you like the smell of what was on the pizza or whatever. Maybe he was fighting with his wife.
What does he have that? He's got a pizza fetish?
I don't know.
So he's got a bit of a chub going on as he's driving this pizza, and he's like, I gotta go take care of this.
What's on it so I can order.
And then he's like, I gotta go take care of this real quick and go to the strip club.
I don't know. Maybe he had a fight with this girl. I don't know.
Okay, but he can still do it after he drops off.
Exactly. And what bothers me then too is that it wasn't the restaurant's fault.
No, it's never.
They relied on the third party to get it there.
Did the pizza get there cold? I'm assuming.
Yeah, of course it did. But then who am I complaining to? Because these guys didn't answer the phone.
Yeah.
They're trying to work on it.
You have to send an email to the food service.
I feel like the burn is that you never deal with those apps again. Like you burnt it for yourself.
Yep.
And again, do you really want to pay for $60 for a steak, knowing that's in a plastic container?
I would never.
Sweating in some guy's car. I mean, I feel bad for the guy if they worship cows in their country and you've got a dead one in their seat.
It's not their first order of a dead cow in their thing. What bothers me is it's also like you order that steak from the Keg or Blue Bloods. Like I've seen a couple of these places on there. Yeah. And it's like, $80 for a steak or whatever. And you're like, oh, okay. I mean, that's, when you order there, you're like $80. Okay, it's coming to me for hot and fresh. No. But it's like, I'm never ordering an $80 steak being delivered to me.
In a plastic container.
Or styrofoam, wherever it is.
Yeah, whatever.
God forbid. And if it's $80, they better send it to me in something ceramic at that point.
I know.
But like the guy, if he doesn't come straight to here, I'm like, I'm not going to eat that steak. How do I send it back?
It's not going to be, even if you order it medium, by the time it takes that 20-minute travel, it's well done. It's like you've ruined it.
Listen, I'm still going to eat it, but I'm going to get my money
back.
And
I feel bad because that's the reputation of that restaurant too, that why can't I have a steak?
Well, I'll be like, listen, this guy, to the point where I was trying to email, oh God, this is fucking good. I'm just like, I could talk about how angry delivery drivers are. Right. But it's like, I emailed her like, he's going to be there at this time. And then my time changed from like 10 minutes from now to 40 minutes.
Whoa.
To where it was like, I'm like, 40 minutes. So by the time I ordered, and by the time I was supposed to get that order, it was like a 40-minute thing. And I'm like, 40 minutes. And
what happened?
I could have walked there and back. And it's crazy. I don't know.
And even last Friday, I indulged. So again, knowing the consequences, I did something not stupid, but I kind of knew what I was going in for. Yeah. And I ordered a lobster pad thai.
Okay.
And it's from a place close to me, so it wasn't like it was a 40-minute drive.
Sure. Yeah.
I kind of took the gamble, right? I was like, this sounds awesome. I've never really had pad thai with lobster.
Why not?
I like seafood. Why not? Let's go for it. And it was exactly how I expected. It wasn't gross. It was just disappointing because the lobster was kind of cold. It was like it was hardened now because it was just sweating in a cardboard box that came here. Again, not knocking the restaurant. Lots of flavor. I'll order it again, but I won't order it to go. I have to wait for the open. And I mean, I hate to be a restaurateur right now. I hate to be anyone right now.
Well, I hate to be anybody who has a small business right now.
Right.
That's for sure.
You know, like, what do you do? And it just sucks. And it's just like,
So, I got my love for Domino's, right? Like, it's not a secret to this show.
That's right.
It's very, and it's funny. It's like, you open your fridge and there's a fucking Domino box in there, and I'm just like,
3.
Yes. Yes. Well, at least surprised you have leftovers. Mine didn't make it. So I was driving home the other day, and I drove by like my local Domino's.
Okay.
That I always deliver from. I was excited.
Yeah.
I was just like, hey, that's my local Domino's. That's my restaurant. I'm like, that's not a restaurant. It's a pizza place.
But it's your place. Yeah. It's your home. Yeah, I know. I get it.
You always want to meet your heroes. So should I went in there and be like, hey, where's Sirac, the guy who makes my pizzas? What's up, homie?
That's me.
I'm over there. You know where I live. I'm Vince. You see my order all the time. Once every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I mean, when it used to be local like that, then everyone knows your name and it's cool. And totally. I find some of the local places do know you right away. Yeah. And all of a sudden you call them up. Oh, same order as last time.
My Chinese food place.
Thank you, but no, right? Yeah.
My Chinese food place when I was living with my dad's.
Right.
When I was younger, I guess. Whenever I'd call, they'd be like, "Same order," and I'm like, "Yes." You know me so well. And then I come in there like, "Hey, how are you?" They'd talk to me. They'd give me a calendar. I couldn't tell you how many those Chinese year calendars I had.
Right.
It seemed like every time I went in, they remembered me but forgot they gave me a calendar. So every bag had a calendar in it. It's like, what am I supposed to do with 30 calendars?
Whatever, you give them away.
I sold them.
Yeah.
No, who's gonna buy them? Who's gonna order? You're gonna want to order Chinese food.
Only
you get the calendar.
They have the horoscope on it, then you know it's valuable, right?
Yes.
But no, I find too with just having the local feel of just everyone like knowing who you are, because it's you go in there.
Yeah.
You lose that a bit. And
I had a restaurant I used to go to all the time. Like we used to go once a week. It's called Her Father's. You ever heard of it? No, it's a cider bar. It's also like a cider bar restaurant. Yes. And to the point where like we'd always sit at the bar, and like we were friends with the bartender.
Beautiful.
And we'd just hang out. He gave us his recommendations. He knew what we were going to order, some food and stuff. We'd sit there for hours and just shoot the shit with him. And it was I miss that bartender interaction.
Oh yeah.
I miss that like interaction with a stranger beside you, like 2 seats over.
Oh, yeah,
like,
of course.
Hey buddy, how you doing? Like
Dude,
you go to buy
I'm
yourself.
dying for that.
It's crazy. But we're gonna somehow
and
get through this.
buffets are done. You think?
I mean, yeah, which
Even
is
in
kind of
Vegas?
sad, but no, it'll never be done in Vegas. United States canceling buffets, not a chance.
Yeah.
So at work we get like DoorDash.
Okay.
Sometimes like when you work in the not DoorDash, sorry, Hunger Hub.
Hunger Hub. Okay. Yeah.
So it's like an office thing. It's like you have an
You
app.
have two options.
2 or
a day.
3 options.
A healthy option.
One was the Mandarin.
Option. Really?
And I ordered from it because I was just like, I miss
Did you
it.
get the ribs?
No, it wasn't an option. They gave you like a bunch of combo options. And
okay.
I got like I don't know, sweet and sour pork or something. I don't know. Anyway, but like I got it and I ate it. I'm just like, this is trash. But you're like, you just like, I miss copious amounts of trash food in my belly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Christmas like dinners or the birthday dinners and shit like that.
I miss like having my belly being so full I threw up, and then you go back for different round.
There's a person, a mutual friend of ours. I'm not gonna throw her name out, but I'm sure you saw the Facebook post. She's a vegan.
Yeah.
She posted a breakfast picture, and it was like almost an English breakfast. It was like 3 or 4 fried eggs, baked beans, bacon, sausage, ham, and it's like, well, what's missing? And I go, the deep fried, crispy home fries and the pancakes. She was repulsed. I'm like, come on. You've never
been to Denny's? Never been to Denny's on a Sunday morning hungover?
You asked me what's missing. I'm telling you what's missing.
Yeah. I've been hungover at a Denny's. I'll take the lumberjack and could I get a side? Oh no, it comes with that. I'm like, I'm gonna need more.
Yeah, you need more pancakes.
I'm gonna need
to
deep fry those home fries.
Oh.
I need.
When you do that, when certain restaurants that will do that for you, it changes that home fried like.
I like double fried too.
Yeah. Like the double crisp.
Double crisp, that shit. Yeah. God, I'm hungry.
I know. Well, you know what's in the fridge.
Nah. I think I need a.
We need gyms open. Something. We need everything open. I figure you just kind of have to do like you miss concerts. Grab your friends. Let's go to a park on the weekend when it's like nice and it's coming up to the nice weather. Just start playing. You're busking. But you get enough people around you that all of a sudden it becomes a concert, and what are they going to do?
Shut you down. That's what they're going to do.
So you just keep doing it.
As long as you're 6 feet apart, they can't
That's
do it.
That's right. You just keep doing it.
I don't know, whatever. I'm just sort of just...
It's
the springtime weather, the rain and everything is just really shit out now.
Right now, just give it a couple more weeks. A couple more weeks and we'll be like, oh.
Anyway, let's get off this. Happy, cheery, everything. Hey, so I was driving tonight. I was driving home one night, and I was driving tonight because no one ever does that.
Is this a song?
To go. Yes, I'm going to perform in the park next week. So it's funny. He's like, like speed traps. Like there's always a cop.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more.
Do people still flick their lights at other drivers I do it.
I see it every once in a while. I think it's see it more like.
But do you think a lot of people still know that exists? That's a thing. Like, how did you find out about that? I just like one time, like you heard through someone who knew.
Yeah, my dad. We always traveled, so he's like, "Oh, there's trouble up ahead, or there's something."
So
going on
I was driving I was going the one way, and the cop was on the other side, and the people who were coming, it was like over a bridge.
Yeah,
and like, it's a
the
downhill
vulture trap. Yeah.
It's fucking entrapment.
Yeah,
and and so I
for
started
your legal advice. Come to Grunts and Grumbles.
Yeah. You need counseling. You need someone to represent you in a court of law.
Are you going through a bitter divorce? Talk to Tom and Vince.
use anybody but us. Literally anybody. If they want facts, this is not the two people. So I flicked my lights.
Right.
And I don't know if people were like, this guy's flashing lights at me, like what's going on? But I still feel like I do it. I don't know.
I think it depends where you come from. That's fine. You're not.
Do you
doing
still do
wrong. Every once in a while, if I can, if I'm conscious of it, but usually it's right at the end of my street anyway. Oh yeah, and I've seen it. I find though too. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it lately.
Yeah, I've done it.
Right, but I feel like if you have Waze, it's telling you. It's telling you. Police activity.
Let me say this because I feel like a lot of people don't know this.
Right.
Someone has to report them.
That's right.
So I knew somebody who was driving. He's like, "Oh, I'll know if there's a cop because you'll just say it." And it's like, no. I'm like, someone has to see the cop.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you're driving like at 3 o'clock in the morning and no one else is on the road, who's going to tell you? He had no idea. He thought it was, I'm like, what, do you think the Waze and the police are the police has got like they got like chips underneath the cars of police, and they're like, we know where they are, all of them.
Yeah, they're that sophisticated. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I don't think they call it Waze. Yeah,
a free navigation app has got the eyes on the police.
The only thing, I mean, they do tell you when there's a red camera, so that's always going to be there for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, the cop, and it's funny. The one time I'm trying to still figure out CarPlay. I don't know with you, but CarPlay for me gives sometimes it glitches every once in a while. I've got a new car, I got a new phone, so it's just trying to like communicate with each other.
And you're Waze, right? You use Waze?
Yes, I use Waze. Yeah, so the thing comes up.
Guy. I feel like you're one or the other.
And I pushed the buttons because I'm trying to get the map to center. And I realized that Waze doesn't work if you're driving. You have to put the car either in park or complete hard stop
to put your address
to navigate to search for it to actually navigate. So I'm seeing all these options, but I'm not seeing the route. Mm-hmm. And so I push this button, and all of a sudden the things come up, and I'm like, oh, maybe this is telling me if I pick these things, it's going to tell me what it's detecting.
Yeah.
No, I pushed the cop button.
You're reporting?
You just let someone know that there's cops on the way. I'm like, oh, okay. So that was my fault for that. It was like 4 weeks ago. I'm sorry.
I feel
that was me.
There was no cop there. I feel like with those map programs on your phone, you're one or the other.
Yeah.
So your Google Maps or your Waze.
Right.
I delete Apple Maps off my phone.
What happened? I delete it.
It's a shit thing. I hate it.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
For everything else they do right.
Also, someone told me that Apple weather comes from San Diego or something. So like what the hell do they know about the weather here? Like they don't get updated. There's no someone here. There's no like tower here. There's no person.
I'm sure they're checking meteorologicals.
I know, but
patterns, whatever.
But then if you look at Apple and you look at the Weather Network one, you got two different things.
I know. Well, we could be side by side and it'll be different. And it's just like, it's crazy.
Technology. It's winning and I'm losing.
Do you have the COVID setting on your phone?
I don't know what's that.
That it'll tell you if you're in contact with someone who tests positive.
Was it an app?
Yeah, it's something that's hard driven into your phone that you just have to do
I don't know. I have
a notification.
Do you have it? No. I didn't even know that
Some people think I do. I turned it on.
I don't even know that's a thing.
See? I didn't know it was. I just found it out
it's
a couple
weeks
ago. Yeah, it's in your settings.
Oh. Well, thank you very much, I guess.
So,
it's just like when everybody...
it could be the Waze thing, too.
Maybe. But it's also like that. Remember when everybody had the YouTube album all of a sudden?
Yeah. The Jehovah's Witness.
How the fuck did that happen? How did that get... How was it like... all of a sudden we all had that on our phones. It was like, fuck you. Yeah,
and I lost my pictures, I lost my videos, and then there were bums going, for $1, I'll take it off your phone.
At that moment, I think I dislike you too.
I think so. I did too, and I called it the Jehovah's Witness. I turned that into a verb. Jehovah Witness. Because basically they just forced this on you without you saying hi. They didn't even knock on the door. They just barged right in.
It wasn't even like, do you want this album for free? They didn't give you the option.
No.
It was like, whoop, here it goes.
Yeah.
So I was in Portugal, like on vacation, and I was just like walking around the city, like checking it out, whatever, and I saw these two Jehovah Witnesses.
Right.
And I didn't really get the whole concept just yet.
Right. Okay.
I knew what they were about, but I figured like every country has their own.
Yeah, they do. They're on their
or they're Mormons or whatever they were. Right? I can't remember what they were.
Yeah.
And then so they started walking towards me. I'm like, no problem. I don't speak Portuguese. They're gonna leave me alone. They came right up to me. They started talking to me in Portuguese, and I'm like, sorry guys, I don't speak. Sorry, no idea.
English.
And they're like, oh, perfect English.
Oh yeah.
Oh, where are you from, friend? And I'm like, what? They're just like, I'm like, I was so shocked. Yeah. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, you guys are English? And they're like, yeah, we're from New Jersey or some shit. I can't remember. And I'm like...
The Book of Mormon.
Yeah, something like that. And I was so shocked. I was so shocked. Right. I was like, they were trying to talk to me, and I was just like, do I speak Portuguese now? Like, I was so completely... And they're like, oh, no, we're from... Where are you from? And I'm like, oh, God damn it. I'm like, now I'm in on it.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, fuck, here I am. I'm in. I'm like, oh, I'm from Canada, from Toronto.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, they're talking. And they're like, hey, can we... and they started giving me their pitch, and I'm like, no, guys, this isn't going to happen. Like, can we leave you with a flyer?
No.
And I'm like, I guess. And they're like, oh, all we have is Portuguese ones. I'm like, well, I'm not going to be able to read this. They're like, oh, maybe you can give it to somebody. And I'm like, what is this, secondhand Jehovah Witness? Like, you're trying to secondhand me into giving somebody a fucking flyer? I've said no to you. Like, I'm not going to fucking do this. But now you want me to be like, hey, random Portuguese person.
Right.
here's a flyer from the Jehovah's Witness guy.
Here, I'm going to elaborate 2 things with this because this is awesome. Because I this has never happened to me, but I would love to be in that position with you next time if we ever go anywhere.
Yeah.
So
if we ever go anywhere,
this happened in Vegas one time. It's like 2:30 in the goddamn morning. It's dead. We finished the night. It was a great night. We did a lot of things. We're walking back to the hotel. We're beat, and we're walking through the Palazzo to get to the Wynn.
Yeah.
Tired, beat up, and these 2 older guys are like kind of slowly walking in front of us. And then as soon as we get into a decent pace to be close to them, hey guys, you want to go to a strip club?
These 2 old dudes?
Yeah, and I'm going 2:30 in the morning. What are you gonna see in Vegas? That's quality. It's like, we'll get you the limo there, and it's like $60 all you can drink and this and that. It sounded like an amazing deal.
$60 all you can drink,
but not for 2:30 in the morning. And we were honestly beat, right. I come up with the best fucking excuse on a whim that even my friend goes, really?
Oh wow.
I go to him, sorry guys, we have a 10 a.m. tee off tomorrow. At the golf club across, like behind us.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go. We've been here 4 times. This is the only time we could finally book it.
Yeah.
We're doing it at 10 o'clock in the morning. We got to hit our hotel rooms because we only have like
6 hours of sleep.
5 hours of sleep before we get together. You guys, you enjoy your golf game. That's going to be amazing. You have a great time.
Oh shit!
Right? Tell them you know Lee. Like,
oh yeah.
And then we walk out. Like, thanks guys. My buddy goes, golf, really? I go, yeah, I've never golfed a day in my fucking life, and they bought it, right?
No, that's perfect. So, everybody thinks everybody just golfs. Right? Yeah.
So now you're talking about Jehovah's Witnesses in Portugal.
Yeah.
I would make friends with them instantly. I'm like, guys, I love what you're talking about. This is new to me.
Yeah.
We're in a
what you're selling.
We're in a new we're in a new country together. We can speak the same language. Let's just have a wild night. But maybe maybe not even like sell it that much.
Yeah.
Come with me.
Yeah.
Let's go to the cafe over here. And you just start partying with these guys, and you just get them out of their end. They'll say it at first.
It's like illegal.
That's a seduction technique.
Oh, wait a minute.
And you just right, and you turn them into the devil worshipping assholes they always wanted to be.
Boys, I'm going to change your life.
That would be the challenge. If you can bring me to God, I will bring you to the angels.
I saw a thing online, and these guys were like, Jehovah's Witness came to the door or whatever, and it was like, they were going to like play a game of cards or something. Right. And if they won, they would have to follow whatever. And if they lost, it was like, you guys need to drink with us. Poker. I don't know what happened. It was like, we're about to show these fools what it's like to party because they were playing like cards.
Right.
I don't know if I told you the story, but my brother, he, when you get those phone calls about the duct cleaning? Did I tell you this story? Did we say it online? I don't know. I don't know if we talked to you, but anyway, I think that's like, if you find like that perfect comeback line to someone who's trying to get you to do something you don't want to do, it's like your things are endless.
I mean, you got to think like it's still to them a job in some way, and they're young.
Yeah.
So you got to think at some point. And again, I'm not. This might be the one that shuts us down. Nothing else.
But I have a thing to point that I'll say something that might shut us down because I'll say it real quick. And I'm not one person to tell anybody what to do. Like if you want to follow this religion, whatever.
Of course.
But that religion,
right?
And listen, I'm not pro anything. Like I was raised Catholic, but like just raised it.
Right.
And there's a number of spots only available.
Yeah,
in their book
to the kingdom of heaven.
The kingdom of heaven.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna do some quick math. Just when I was talking about it, someone was telling me about it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's fucking full, man.
Hey,
so like, are you on a wait list?
You save this on the trip. You save this at the bar.
I should be like, yo, I just want to break your fucking world right now. I was gonna tear you. I was gonna complete. Yeah. I'd be like, hey, buddy, how many spots are available up there?
As you roll in the joint. And
yeah.
Here
I was like, yeah, hey, dude, how many spots are available up there? And how many years has religion been around? I think they're full, dude.
5 shots, please.
I think the kingdom of heaven seems to be full. Why don't you just have fun with me down here on earth? Right? Just slowly slide it over.
That would be the dream for me.
Like,
right?
Sort of break the news. Yeah. I don't know. Listen, maybe it's not. Maybe there's a waiting list. Like perhaps if you really still have to perform while you're up there, should you make 3 strikes you're out?
American Idol of heaven.
But like if you're 3 strikes you're out, maybe they're like, all right, number 300, 476 or 1,000, you're up, and then you like sneak in.
The Beetlejuice thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's like, how far do you have to fall to get kicked out of the kingdom of heaven?
Again,
that you have to wait in the waiting
We're not
room?
making fun. This is the entertainment.
No, I'm not making fun at all.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Right.
And it's just, I have questions.
But even in COVID times. So
question everything.
COVID times are not allowed to knock door on door. I get safety.
Yeah.
But they also have in their religion that there's no interference. Like, it's God's will if you live or die.
Sure.
So if you have cancer, if you have internal...
Sure.
No
There's
blood
no
transfusions,
blood transfusions, all that stuff, yeah.
So what's COVID to them? You have to take the vaccination.
I don't know.
Right?
They can't do that.
No, I know. So are they going to be outcast as Mennonites? Like, oops.
It's
Sorry,
full.
Mennonites.
The kingdom of heaven is full.
So that's what I mean.
It's for you guys.
That would be my fantasy. Just to, and it sounds horrible. Like, it's just like, here, I'm giving you a loaded gun. Go kill somebody. No. It's more of a, let's just have a good time while we're here, right? Let's make friends with everybody. Let's make friends with everybody. Because you feel like, I love my job. I love where my head is at.
Of course.
But there's always gonna be a point of questioning it, because whether you're like sheltered, you don't know anything in the world.
Of course,
there's snippets that you can kind of smell off in the world. Going,
this is
different.
Every religion, and if I can't talk about anything these days, every religion.
We'll do it here. I'm saying right now, fuck it. You're not paying the bills. You didn't pay for this.
To the dozen people watching and listening at home, every religion has their ups and downs.
Yeah, of course.
Catholic, Buddhist,
right,
Muslim. Ups and downs.
Yes.
And, from an outsider on some of them, you're like, the Buddhist religion or the Hindu religion.
Right.
You're like, oh, man, like, there's a lot of, like, happy religions out there.
Of course.
Where they're like, oh, everybody.
The fundamentals are always,
be good.
Top notch. Are always
fundamental is be good, don't be a prick.
Same in every deviation.
But then it's like, everything's like, oh, this person, this God or something. It's like, oh, happy, like, you do this, you flourish. And then it's like the Catholic religion is like, you're a sinner.
Yeah,
you're a fucking piece of shit.
You'll be burning in
hell.
It's
doom and gloom, and I was raised that, and you're like, this is fucking kind of terrible.
Yeah.
But then there's also like good fundamentals, like the 10 Commandments of being like, that way you're not killing everybody and raping and pillaging and all this bullshit. And then it's just like, we
aren't, but they might be.
But someone was at one point in time. The Vikings, whatever. We're all basically Vikings,
right?
Well, especially you, fucking size. You're fucking. You're that Viking. You're that Viking they put first.
Torvald.
Yeah, you're the one who knocked the door down, and everybody else went in. It's just, I just wish. Can't we just live and do whatever you want? Like, why is there not whatever, but like, can't the common sense rules kick in and be like, don't kill that guy, don't steal that thing that doesn't belong to you.
But then what happens when it goes the next step further? And I'm not trying to play devil's advocate, pun intended.
Yeah,
that's why we have government, right?
And then wait, are we still talking about the devil?
Right. But you know what I mean? Power over structure is for a ruling class to keep certain people, certain deviations, in a lower state than the people that are authoritizing it.
Sure.
Right.
Okay, but it's still in the vein of, what's wrong and right.
Of course.
Right. Whether there's a government
morality versus like a religion.
Right.
If I kill somebody in the street, I know I fucked up.
Yeah.
Right. I took a man's life. There should be some consequences.
Whether
regardless
like
of
the hell, heaven, hell,
right.
Jail. Like it's like I'm for the prison systems.
Right.
Actually, you know what I would love? Here's the thing. This is shutting this down. What I love, I think they should bring back the guillotine.
Yes.
And okay, like you're not going to go to the guillotine if you sell some drugs.
Right.
You're not going to go to the guillotine if you steal.
Right.
But if you kill somebody, eye for an eye, for murder. I'm for.
Can I had this thought in my head.
Hey, listen, if you thought like I'm just going to go to prison for 25 years, like whatever, they're going to feed me. It's a place to stay. Maybe I'm going to get shivved. Okay, maybe you might get raped.
What if in terms of war? What if in terms of you did it for your country? What if in terms of...
okay, I think war is different. Because both parties are involved in this.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to kill you, you're trying to kill me.
Right.
But I'm talking about in the sense of in the murder, like...
No, I know. In the
I'm going to go into your house, shoot your entire family,
right.
steal your TV and leave.
Yes.
That guy, guillotine.
Yeah, okay, of course.
Bring the guillotine.
The Derek Chauvin. Putting the knee on the guy's neck. Like, come on.
Guillotine.
Did you need a fucking trial for like 2 weeks to know that? But you know what?
When I'm the president of the world, because it can't just be one country.
Well, I think that's where it's trying to head.
When I'm the new president of this here world, because we only got one of them.
Right.
You all vote for me, all 12 of you.
Yeah.
I will bring the guillotine back.
Okay. It's a guillotine.
You know what? Tomato. You call it. You say tomato. I say potato. What do you say? Guillotine.
Guillotine.
Isn't it?
It's French.
Isn't it the guillotine?
No.
It's
like tortilla.
Tortilla.
Yeah. The jalapeno.
Anyway, jalapenos. I'm gonna bring back that motherfucking blade.
Okay.
Chop some heads.
All right.
I'll pull the lever.
Right. Hey, listen.
Wait, but
I'm
then,
not against it.
If I pull the lever,
then you're the killer.
do I have to every time? It's double. It's just a vicious circle.
Yeah,
of
right.
heads rolling.
Yeah, well, hey, keeps the business. It's an industry then.
You know what song they play though at every event? Well, heads will roll by yes.
Okay,
that's what it is. That's the one. Do you know that song?
No,
I don't play it for you after. Maybe. It's not like it's.
Okay.
It's just you have to play that.
Okay.
Heads will roll. Cop.
Okay.
Turn it off. 30, listen, if we don't play it for more than 30 seconds, we don't have to give them royalties.
Okay.
I think that's the rule. I don't know
how it works now. They have to change it now.
Anyway, I'll give you guys money. Yeah. I'll give you $1,000 every time I kill somebody.
My thing is, we can have this conversation with anybody.
Sure.
You and me, we understand that this is why we have the show. This is why we go.
Yeah.
When you have rational discussions with people, everyone has that common agreement.
Yeah.
Wrong is wrong. Whether it's a biblical or religious fundamental that you're going
just
yes, right or wrong or whatever.
Of course.
There is that.
Yeah.
And you go, yes, I understand. Mm-hmm. But then there's like, we think we're the only ones on the planet. We're like 10% of Asia's population.
Right.
Right? So like what they think on the other side. Yeah, how did you kill that guy? Why? To stand up to my family because he did something wrong with my family generations ago. I had to establish dominance, or I had to kill him to make sure my family had food the next day because he stole food from the market that I needed.
Right.
Or he took the job that I needed.
Well, let's cut the hand off when they steal. Okay, listen. I would also love for them to bring back sword fights instead of guns.
Instead of guns?
Yeah, samurai fighting. Samurai swords are badass, man.
There was, I can't say this, but there was a sword fight incident.
Don't say it.
There was a sword fight. I was.
You're in a sword fight?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about this off the air.
This will be off the air, but yeah, it's ugly.
Sick.
It's ugly.
It shouldn't be. It should be because then anybody.
I get about the fair fight. The fair
I think it's fair
fight
because any asshole.
It's ugly though.
Can shoot a gun.
When you see fingers flying off a hand,
that's what I'm talking about.
It's gross.
Yeah, but when you see giant holes through people's bodies, that's not so gross. Because any you can give any asshole. Here's my problem. Here's my problem with guns.
Yeah.
And warring with guns.
Yeah.
You can give any fucking asshole a gun.
Right.
And you give any asshole that can shoot a gun like this with an automatic.
Of course.
Just spray.
Of course.
And you're bound to hit somebody.
Yeah.
But if you're a sword fighter, it's one-on-one, baby.
Yeah.
You have to be skilled. You can't just give anybody a knife.
So then put someone in the octagon.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay, that motherfucker. A la carte. Not buffet. We're not talking buffets. We're talking a la carte.
Or you just go put them in the octagon and they have to fight it out.
And why is it? God, we talk. Winston Churchill once said, "No, I don't know what he said." He said, "Ask not why I look like Alfred Hitchcock, but why Alfred Hitchcock looks like me." That's what he said.
Why stand when you can sit?
If there's a problem between two countries, why does the country people have to fight it? Let's have the presidents fight each other. Let's have the politicians fight each other.
Listen.
Ask not why you put a woman in a phone booth with birds surrounding her when the birds can get her anywhere. Alfred Hitchcock, Prime Minister of England. No.
Oh man, let's just rewrite history. Everyone else seems to. Oh man,
well, they say history is written by the victors.
Did you see the meme the other day?
Which one?
I'm gonna go over to Egypt to tear down the pyramids because there was a lot of history of slavery, and I feel like that's wrong. Yeah.
Listen, we all know.
Go ahead.
Listen, we all know the aliens built.
Saudi Arabia has just been taken as the seat of the UN for human rights in the world. They're the commission that are going to regulate the world's human rights commission.
Okay, but it's just the place.
Saudi Arabia.
I hear you.
Okay.
I'm listening.
You know what they do with women still in Saudi Arabia?
Stone them, I think.
Yeah, if they even have an opinion. But they're in charge.
Well, not the country. They just the host city. So the UN is with everybody.
They have a seat. They have a seat. So, but their designation on that chair and that seat in the UN is for human fucking rights.
All right, I think we better calm down here before we actually get shut down. Listen, it was great doing the show with you. For all those of you who listen,
we are.
Clearly, no, but they know what we're gonna shut down. Anyway, listen, we had a great run. We made some T-shirts. We had a website.
I still have hope we're gonna bring Denzel back. We want to do a birthday episode.
We're gonna do. Well, I mean, it's too late now. We'll try next year.
Well, fuck it. You didn't celebrate your birthday. I didn't celebrate my birthday. We'll do a 3-in-1 birthday.
I celebrated my birthday.
Did you? Nice. Good for you.
I blacked out.
Good for you.
I think I did.
I celebrated mine too.
Yeah.
But we'll do it proper. we also have, like it's still early.
Yep.
But we have to, we'll be coming up on a year on this.
Holy shit.
Right? Isn't that fucking amazing?
That was quick. That year went by so fast, man.
When you do nothing.
Well, when you do nothing, it should take longer. Like, life goes by fast when you're in
school every day for over 110 days and you go, no, this is hell.
Yeah.
Would you want to go back to school? Okay, knowing how time frames work now.
Yeah.
Being stuck in school every day like we were for kids and thinking it was
Are we talking elementary or are we talking high school?
Any point of it, your academic career. When you're going, September to June felt like forever.
Yeah.
Every year.
It was forever.
Felt like forever. And then you say, I'll see you next year.
Yeah.
It's only 5 months.
See you next year.
Right?
Well, it's a couple months in the summer. See you next year.
Right? So you never really had the grasp of like that year.
That's true.
Right? And then now go to your work career. Go to our work career when it's like, oh, I just worked 80 hours this week.
Yeah, I worked 6 months. That feels like I was working for 6 years.
I've seen the other side of the sun when I should have been the other way around. And
yeah, it's true.
What would you rather have back?
Believe it or not, listeners and Tom,
yes.
I wasn't that popular in school. So in high school, anyway.
Right.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just being.
You're fine. Just carrying on.
Just carrying on here.
Yeah.
What would I change?
Money's
Couldn't change anything. Money's great. Back when we were poor, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although we had a lot more fun when we were poor than we do when we have money.
Toys.
Still poor, but now I have things.
Yeah.
Now I can afford things.
Yeah, I know.
But I still can't get a fucking PS5. Oh, I'm gonna get. We're all riled up.
PS5,
riled up on this episode. You got me all riled up. You know what it started with? The Jehovah's Witnesses in Portugal. They should have just left me alone. They secondhand Jehovah's me.
Oh, we could actually turn that into a thing too. We're the guys that don't know anything and see if we can get locked into a party.
Into
like how you said that card game, right? Like that card game.
Oh, okay.
Let's play a card game. No, not here. Again.
You know my luck though? I'd be a Jehovah's Witness the next day.
Did you watch the movie Bad Trip yet? With Eric Andre?
No.
Watch it.
Okay. I have so many things I'm trying to watch.
Bad Trip.
I'm spending too much of my time trying to order food.
Did you see Bad Grandpa with Johnny Knoxville?
I love that movie.
Think of the same vein, same director, Jeff Tremaine from Jackass.
Nice.
But it's Eric Andre.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So it's basically there's a story between him and his buddy.
Yep.
And a couple other actors.
Okay.
Everyone else is oblivious that there's anything going on except for what's happening in the moment.
Right.
Oh, watch it.
Eric Andre is hilarious.
Oh,
he's also allergic to everything. Did you know this?
No, I didn't know that.
So, I didn't work on this show, but I had some friends that did.
Man-Seeking Woman. Yeah, I worked on that.
Yeah. So, but did you work in props?
No.
No, you're doing
I was sets. Yes.
Nice. So when he goes to a show or anything, and I've seen this card, he gives out a card, and it's a picture of him like in an anaphylactic shock.
Oh, really? Oh,
and it's like, I can't have any of these, or this will happen to me.
Really? Wow.
So he like hands it out. He's like, I can't have this. I can't have this. And like he's like allergic to he'll die.
Wow.
Of like nuts and things. I can't remember what it is. Also, fun fact, maybe I mentioned it. Jay Baruchel, who's also on Man-Seeking Woman, deathly allergic to alcohol.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he does not drink.
Wow.
Zero drinking. He can't even have non-alcoholic because there's 0.05 or whatever. 0.005 or whatever.
See, so I'm okay with being allergic to cats.
Yeah.
Because I'm not missing out on everything else in life.
You're missing out on cats. Huh?
Oh, yeah, so what? I can drink alcohol. I can eat food.
But I can drink my sorrows away from not being able to go near cats. If you're not a cat, if you don't like cats, this means nothing to you. But I like cats.
Yeah. But yours isn't an asshole either.
No, she's great. I love that cat.
So my history of cats and not again.
Well, everybody's always had an asshole cat.
Yeah, but I love all animals. But yeah, I see it more frequently. When you go, ugh. It's like asshole kids.
Yeah.
Right. Kick them down the stairs.
Can't get rid This is legit the last fucking episode. I know we say it a lot jokingly.
Right.
I might just fucking delete. Which one of these buttons is the fucking delete
We're
button?
keeping this. This is gold. Gold, Jerry. Gold. Jerry Seinfeld. Birthday was yesterday. Guess how old?
Okay, let me just do a guess.
I
want to say...
hold on. Before you guess, I'm going to give
when
you the
did
timeline.
Seinfeld air?
Give you the timeline.
Yeah.
1988 to 1998 was the run of Seinfeld.
Is that what? Isn't that...
Okay, 10 years. 10 years.
Okay,
So he's in his 30s.
What is he, like 67 years old?
Yes, he is. He
Shut
just
up.
turned 67.
Get out of here.
Is that fucked up?
I never guess people's ages. I'm like always wrong.
Well, I gave you the time frame.
Okay,
but,
but still, you gave me a 30. He was 30. I didn't know that. Was, anyway,
isn't that fucked up, though?
Listen, you think I could do math that fast? Holy shit.
How many letters are in assassination? 13.
Well, you can't count the same letter twice, can you? There's two S's. You can't like individual letters? Or?
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, I mean...
What, you just have that on the tip of your head? How many letters in cat? 3.
Nailed
it.
That was the K or C. How do you
not important? It's not important?
Yeah.
Is it a Russian cat or a Canadian cat? Russian cats are spelled with K, I think.
Oh, man. Oh, so what have you been watching lately? Just that one Netflix show, right?
Yeah, I like binge watch 6 episodes.
Did you see the good news this week? Speaking of Netflix.
That Netflix is Toronto is Netflix's home base.
When we come to facts, I think it's your facts that are woo.
Toronto is the headquarters for Netflix.
Netflix has chosen Toronto as its Canadian hub for production in Canada.
Listen, I'm pretty sure that's what I said. If you piece it together, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I said.
I'll edit it to make it look better.
Jehovah's Witness, you guys should really rethink getting me involved in
we're
your
doing
program.
tequila shots.
No, I'd be like, you join club now? That's my... What's this all about?
Did you see Book of Mormon?
I did. I didn't love it.
What?
Yeah, weirdly enough.
Did you know what was coming in?
I knew what it was about.
The whole part? The whole thing?
Well, I knew it was like a spoof on the whole... Like,
yeah, but did you know it was going where it was going? Because that's what threw me for a loop.
But what bothered me is, like, I think I was going in thinking I was going to watch some really South Parky type of thing. And it was, but then it was also like I felt like some of their jokes were just like too far. Not too far like in a way, like it was too far, I'm like, that's not funny. You know, like the guy, maybe it was the Toronto one that I watched, like, you know how he like keeps fucking up her name?
Yeah.
He called her like We the North, and I was like, this is bullshit.
That's not what, that wasn't the original.
I was like, how do I get my money back? Carolyn liked it though. She really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it, and whatever. I watched Hamilton though. Did I tell you that I went to see the Hamilton? It was really good.
I don't care.
I know you don't care. Oh man, the Book of Mormon is all funny. Fuck you.
Actually, the best show I've seen was Rock of Ages. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, but that's more like it's. I liked it too. I liked it.
Yeah,
I watched Rock of Ages and We Will Rock You.
Oh, I don't know that one.
The Queen one.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
So good.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that too.
Does the same kind of vein,
same vibe, same
where
thing.
it's telling a story based on the songs?
Of course. Like Green Day did one, I didn't see it. I won't see it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Green Day. You changed after Dookie. No, you changed after Warning. As soon as American Idiot came out. Fuck you.
I know.
Fuck
we
you.
have something to say.
Yeah,
Three
cool,
guys.
man. Yeah, with your fucking punk rock suits on and your gajillion. Yeah, fuck the government and fuck establishment is like, we're gonna change everything. It's $300 to buy a ticket.
And now
to your
when
show.
we need them the most, they're dead silent. So thanks. All these guys, Rage,
Here's the thing, though.
all these guys.
We don't need them. Well, Rage is not really even a band.
Speaking of which,
I got my tickets still.
Let's raise this. Let's raise the bar a little bit higher on this one.
Let's just delete this episode.
Did anyone?
Don't say it.
Did anyone watch the presidential address this week? Because I don't see any information on it whatsoever. Maybe I'm following the wrong guys, but I feel like last year at this time, if the president was saying anything, it was shot down. It was immediately like, can you believe you said that? What a racist! What an asshole!
I even forgot that.
And now it's
I
like,
heard fuck all about this new president.
Apparently, it was so boring. Even his own people in the audience, like in the Senate, were sleeping, and there's pictures showing of them sleeping.
He probably fell asleep.
Oh my god! It's like, really? Like,
who cares? What's their agenda? I don't give a shit about. I don't care about fucking politics. That's the thing. I don't give a shit. I don't care about religions. I don't care about politics.
I feel like the only way we're getting out of this now is if a volcano erupts from the middle of Nathan Phillips Square starting tonight.
Yeah.
And then that'll change the whole dialogue. Oops. What do we do now, folks?
Listen here, folks. I love when he says that. Folks, we're trying to get through this, folks.
You know, they started off as a podcast. Maybe we can be the politicians.
Who did? Doug Ford and...
Yeah, Doug and Rob. Remember
they had a podcast?
Yeah, and they had the whole, like, Robbie Bobby, the bobbleheads.
Just a bunch of, like, beers and crap all over the tables?
Yeah, I don't know about the crap, but they were drinking beers, and they, it was every day they had a little podcast, and they had the bobblehead, the Robbie Bobby. Google.
Robbie Bobbies?
Yeah, it went to, like, some charity. I think it went to the drug dealers.
Every time someone tells me to Google something, I'm terrified to Google.
I'm not that guy. Bubba, maybe.
Everybody says that. Everybody's like, I'm not that guy, and then they're that guy.
Bubba, maybe.
Bubba. I would never Google anything Bubba said. Nothing. There was something recently. It's like, Google. Google, oh man.
Love you, Bubba.
I think it might have been on something he posted. It was like, Google dinosaurs that have the most teeth. Do you know that one?
No.
Google it. So, and then I Googled it and I'm like,
love you, Bubba. You will.
I don't know if it was
king.
him, but I think it might have been him.
He is the king. Yeah. He is the king. He was wearing our shirt.
Anyway, listen, we can say anything we want for the last 10 minutes before we leave because we're fucking deleting this.
Yeah, he wore a shirt the other day, and I was like really happy to see that. And I've seen.
Good. He wore a shirt or our shirt?
Our shirt.
Oh, they said he wore a shirt. I'm like, good, because you're supposed to when you leave the house.
The GruntsNGrumbles logoed shirt, that we still have for sale. And then Isabella, the one that we did the blood drive for.
Yeah, she's wearing that toque.
She was wearing the toque.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that. It's kind of like it makes you smile when I go. We're touching lives, Vince. And some deranged.
Not after this episode. This is it.
Well, I challenge anyone to throw us some ideas our way, so then we can maybe talk about them in a nondescript, more educated way.
All right.
Wrong.
Everybody. But
oh my God,
I'm not gonna say it.
Did you see what I posted on Facebook? With the Family Feud, the
one was like get divorced.
The answers that turn into divorce.
Oh yeah, it's like what do you like better than what your ex than your current wife or something?
What was the last thing you had your fingers in? My wife, Steve.
Oh my God. But you know what? That makes good TV, man.
You know what? And Steve plays it the best because he actually plays it up a little bit more.
Dies. I love when he starts laughing.
Oh, there's the one girl. So it's a guy and girl, and they're going up against each other, and she's a little bit more she's just bouncing. She's a little more endowed, and she's bouncing cute little. Blonde.
More endowed. She had fucking mountains on her chest.
Cute little blonde, and she's bouncing to distract the guy. It's he goes, "Arr." And Steve just does this dart, slaps him in the head, and goes, "That's your wife over there."
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Is your reaction?
Tim the Two-Man Tail.
What is your reaction first thing when you see a girl like that? You're barking.
I'd be like, after he asked the question, and then I wouldn't have pushed the button, and she did. I'd be like, Steve, you gonna ask that question or what, man? And he's like, I was like, sorry, that's distraction tactics right there.
Right.
I'd be like, Steve, we need something to cover that up. I can't concentrate. I'm screwed, Steve. I would love to be on Family Feud.
I was just gonna ask that. If you could do Family Feud, and you just said you did, right? Or something. What was it? It wasn't Family Feud. It was Jeopardy, I think, or something.
I was on Jeopardy.
No, you said Rob was something.
No, my brother was on in the audience in Jerry Springer show.
Oh, okay.
But no, there was because the thing I posted. Because I posted something on Instagram. There was a guy who kind of looked like he was a shaved head, beard,
and
his name was Rob.
Okay,
and I said, "Hey, Rob, what are you doing on the Family Feud?" I'm like, why am I not?
That's
there?
what that was. Okay,
no, we've never been on the Feud. I would die.
Who would be your 5?
It's hard. You have to be your family, though, don't you?
Sure. Here's cousin Tom. He looks a little bit different, but
I don't know. I don't know who I'd pick.
Who would be your 5?
I don't know. Don't put me on a spot. I have no idea.
Put your 5.
Me? My brother?
Who would get you to the end? Who would get you into that?
I don't know, but you know what? I would want to bring people on the show, just to have fun. I don't care about winning.
But who would put your ass in that car at the end of it?
Shit, I don't know, man.
I'm definitely not picking you.
No, because hold on, that's different. Because if people give me your top answers, I'll give my top answers. But if you got to pick someone you got to pick.
I'll definitely go against
my brother.
You. Yeah.
I'd pick you.
Okay, awesome.
My buddy Joey.
Okay.
And I'd need a wild card. We need a wild card.
Wild card?
I feel like I'd be the wild card, though. I was like, don't come to me.
Not your dad?
Don't come. No, we'd never pick my dad.
Your mom?
No. If we're not doing family, I'm not picking my family.
Scotty?
Maybe I bring Scott out there. Yeah.
You'd be talking everything.
You know what? I have to throw Denzel in there somehow. I'm like, sorry, can we get a sixth person on this team?
What would Denzel be in your family?
My stepbrother.
The driver. He's got the Tesla.
All right, listen, we're gonna wrap this up here. I didn't think the last comment was gonna be the killer. All right. Thanks for tuning in to the last episode ever of the Grunts and Grumbles show. We really appreciate all of you for listening.
We hope you enjoy. We're doing it for a lot of fun. We love everybody. Come on, don't get me
who's
wrong.
your 5?
My 5? Okay, you for the entertainment premises.
Because I could put me on the end. Put me in the skipper at the end.
I could just look at you. I could look at you and laugh. Doug, Bubba.
Yeah.
Bubba and Steve would be the best.
Oh yeah.
Right?
100%. Oh, that'd be so funny.
Let's see. My mom, because I know my mom loves the show too. I have to, right? She'd be silly. She wouldn't get it, and we'd just be like, "It's okay, Mom." Like,
you know what? I'd love to have Coach.
Yeah, Coach would be wicked.
I feel like that guy's seen some shit, man.
Patrick, we miss you.
Yeah.
We miss you. Yeah. Did you see the bike ride he did last week?
Dude, they fucking bike. They bike ride like you. They bike ride for 5 minutes, and then they were at someone's house, man.
They just ate banana bread.
5 minutes, and
then. Love it.
Fucking guys.
Fuck. We need to get out.
We need to get out. We need to get out of the
I want to do a podcast on the road
as
we do it, even like through Facebook and everything, or through Instagram, as we're doing it, and then announce it as we go.
We'll figure something out.
I love to do that.
The internet's so hard. I feel like I'm getting old. Remember when you understand all technology, you figured it out?
Yeah. No,
I'm in a battle with the cloud right now.
No shit.
I don't understand it.
Right.
I don't know where my shit's going, and why isn't it working? Anyway,
you get it.
Fuck the cloud. This is a fucking bad.
I don't like that.
This is a fucking angry episode.
What about 5Gs?
$5,000? I love it. All right, I don't know what it is.
Love you. It started off with fast food, and see how fast food and junk food changes your attitude.
God damn it! Listen, you can find us.
Dominoes.
There was definitely a domino effect here today. All right, you can check us out, obviously, where everything podcasts are listened. Follow, share, subscribe. You can find us on our social media page at Grunts and Grumbles Officials, our Instagram. Grunts and Grumbles Podcast is our YouTube. There's our website, gruntsandgrumbles.com. You can find me at Zomvinny.
I'm TG Wheelman, and you know what? As much fun as we had, I would love to do this way more often.
Listen, we can do it all the time.
We have a good time.
After we get canceled, we'll just keep doing it.
I feel good. I feel lighter than I did starting this, and it feels like therapeutic. So if we enraged everyone, chill. We're just having a good time. You know who we are in person, and we're just having fun.
And I'm just going to end it on this note, and then you can hit that button.
Yeah, okay, awesome.
The kingdom of heaven's full. Jehovah's Witness. I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do about it. Do the math. 13 letters in assassin.
Jesus assassination.
Cat. 3 letters.
Jesus loves everybody.
3 letters and cat.
Oh.
All right, just cut it off. We pretend this was the exit music. No, cut it. That sounds like jibber jabber. That's it. Thanks everybody for listening. Guys.